All right, how's it going, YouTube? Another video for you. Had a buddy come over just before we got forced into lockdown here, and he helped me set the cab on. This portion right here of the firewall needs to come ahead to this line that I've got on the frame here. So, got to modify the firewall for engine clearance. I think I have a plan for it. I think I'm going to just cut across the top here, all the way across, over to about here, follow this angled bead in here, down the firewall, then come straight down, and cut it in the middle, move that piece underneath. It'll move this bulge over past the valve cover, and then should work out on both sides. Add a strip into the center where I have to widen it. Should get the engine clearance that I need. Once that's done, we'll get the body mounts figured out. I haven't decided yet whether or not I want to channel it. The proportions look a little funny to me right now, but part of that might be the chop. Bottom of this line is a 5-inch chop, and that's about what I'm thinking for a chop. Might fix the proportions, might make it look a little meaner. So, deal with the firewall, get the cab moved ahead, and then I think we gotta try and shorten the box a little bit and get it mounted. Firewall up first. Okay, got this tacked in. Nice fitment. Everything kind of worked out okay. So I needed about 20 inches of width for the small block Chevy valve covers to clear. So I've actually got about 20 and a half at the inside part. Then it comes out a little wider. So I'll get the cab slid ahead and we'll have a look at it here. Okay, I actually have the firewall lined up with that line, which means these body mount holes, you can't see it because it's dark in here, but they actually line up. So can get the cab mounted down. Got nice clearance here, just kind of enough to slide my hand in behind this valve cover. Yeah, 3/4 of an inch or so. The driver's side ends up with more room because the cylinder head's further ahead. The distributor is definitely still going to need some clearance, so I'll probably do some metal shaping and form a speed blister type thing that's going to go down in, you know, create a nice round shape into the firewall there. Try and make that piece all in one piece and weld it in. And then this lower portion here of these is actually going to have to be cut off to flat. And we will bring the floor out into here and then bit a little bit of a tranny tunnel up into it. Should work out good. Okay, got the distributor recess made. can see it's got about 1 inch of depth. Maybe not quite, 3/4 of an inch or so. I think it's enough. Managed to make that in one piece. I got a little bit of tuning up to do on a couple of corners here. Not quite perfect the way I want it. Once this gets sanded with some 80 grit on the orbital, it'll actually look pretty good. Fits in here. Lines up with the distributor. Gives me enough room that, perfect. That I'll actually be able to rotate this back if I have to. So I'll get the cab slid ahead again. We'll hold it up in there, make sure it clears, make sure everything's got some room, and then I'll trim it up and get it tacked in. Okay, piece is made, all shined up. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite have enough clearance right here in the dish. The top of the distributor cap where the plug wires go on is still hitting right in here. So I'm gonna actually have to make this deeper. And now that I've got a nice edge on it, I should be able to just stretch it in the center and pull it in further. And we'll work on it and see how it goes. Okay, you can see I've actually gained some depth at the top there, this half, and it actually clears everything there now. So I gotta continue to stretch throughout here all the way around and get it all to that same depth now, because it is actually hitting the distributor right down in here just a little bit. It's coming along. A little more work with the hammer, stretch it quick, and then smooth it all with the planishing hammer. And I think we're going to be in pretty good shape here. I've decided that I'm going to actually put the brake in it right at this line. If you look at the firewall here, I don't know how much you'll be able to see with the paint on it, but there's actually a bend in it, a little bit of a bend right here that kind of has an angle here. So I'm actually going to put that bend right here to get as much height as possible out of this to clear the distributor cap. If I've ever got to pull the distributor or anything out in the future, it'll actually be beneficial as well. So a little more hammer work, get it stretched out, then we'll smooth it all out and carry on. Yeah, I just wanted to show you guys. Lots of stretching with the hammer. You got to make it ugly before you can make it nice. So I'll run a small section here through the planishing hammer and show you guys just how quick it smooths out. Extremely noisy, which is the unfortunate part. Just a few seconds and it smoothed right out. Pretty close. Still a little bit tight to the distributor in here though. So I need to keep back and forth to the wood and planish it out and hopefully get some more depth in it. I'm going to try to add depth just to the bottom here and taper it in. It's coming along. Got it tacked in. Got the cab back to where it needs to be. As you can see here, there's nice room for everything to rotate. These top, the spark plug ends there are going to get replaced with some 90-degree fittings. These plug wires are ancient, old non-suppression deals, solid core junk. But there's clearance. Over on this side here, you can see there's nice room there. I can actually almost fit my fingers between it. Not bad. Anyway, if you want to see some more, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below of what you want to see. I think the cab's going to come off next. We'll finish welding it all up, grind it. But I think I'm going to start on the exhaust because I got everything to do that now. So, next video, exhaust.